Hello everyone, welcome to Comment Time December 2013. You know what that means? That means next month will be 2014, and thus we'll get a new intro. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to use for the new intro. If you got any ideas of what music to do for the next intro, let me know. Okay, so for this set of comments, now I got about more or less half and half when it comes to regular YouTube comments and Skype comments. No, I didn't really get many good ones from Twitter, so that's pretty bummer, but there's a reason for it, and I'll get to it when I get to it. So, let's begin this thing. Alright, so first comment is going to be from Pokemon Wi-Fi 245. Why do you not play X and Y? Okay, so here's the main reason for it. I really wanted to wait till I get enough for a capture board to do this. However, several things, got in my head saying, why? Because K-Decorus and Mario Tennis seems to do just okay but without the catcher board, although catcher board would benefit a lot considering. And I realized that even though if I can afford the catcher board, how the heck am I going to do it? Am I going to actually get the parts and actually install it myself, or send it to someone, which is going to be impossible, but considering that guy usually sells out of catcher boards? I don't even know. So maybe if I start working or something, I don't even know. So I guess in the meantime, what I wanted to do after that comment was made was I'm going to do essentially just put Pokemon X stuff into Pokemon Wi-Fi, starting from 250. Now, since I did 249, however, stuff happened. I can't get 249, so I have to redo 249. So there you go. So starting from 250, I will incorporate Pokemon X, Pokemon X recordings onto Pokemon Wi-Fi, and I'll slowly integrate it onto the series until I get a catcher board, which I'll just eliminate Gen 5 altogether. So as of now, I will put Gen 6 stuff along with the Gen 5 stuff for currently, because if I make a video on this, I will probably just tell you what teams that will be translated into Gen 6 once I get Pokebank working. Now, once I get Pokebank working, there's some teams that will be remade. There's some teams that will be gone for Gen 6, and there's some teams that will more or less stay the same. And yes, it actually necessitates this considering all the new mechanics Gen 6. So get ready for that. All right, that's it for this. Next comment from my thoughts on Nintendo 3DS player. Something like this will be nice if people could record 3DS gameplay without going for some of those crazy expensive capture boards. So the idea is that how is it going to work with digital downloads? Apparently no, doesn't get what I'm going for with this. Essentially, have a device that essentially is a 3DS. So you know how the Wii U it has a Wii inside of it. Since the Wii U and Wii aren't the same thing, they have a Wii a emulated Wii of sorts built into the Wii U, and the Wii same thing with the GameCube. I'm thinking more the same thing with this, in that this little box, which will be the capture device, is also a 3DS of its own, so that you can put digital downloads on the 3DS onto it. However, I guess for the new Nintendo Network thing, it's going to be really hard, but you can still system transfer stuff. So yeah, but still going to be really weird with the Nintendo Network IDs. Again, or you can just, I don't know what the other way I mentioned, some sort of, a, that's one of the things I mentioned, I forgot what it was. But, yeah, the idea is, for it to, utilize your own 3DS or a 3DS a 3DS-ish box that you can utilize to record things, but not necessarily what he's saying. So it's not like, oh, here's the box and just insert the cartridge in and doesn't support digital downloads. No, that's not what I meant. So that means the whole built a 3DS built into the dang thing. But yeah, that's actually what I meant. All right, next one is from when I buried PBR. Okay. Pikmin Bears BBR Hidan. Oh, okay. I put that there specifically just I added the Hidan because I don't care about what we're gonna say, but it's kind of funny. I buried PBR. Hey, he's this villain from Naruto who got the game because I buried it. Apparently, I can go into the Naruto universe. Oh wait, I have the visitor pin. Yeah, I can do that. I should have done that. Oh, that would be hilarious if that actually happened in canon with Naruto. With Naruto, I mean, I haven't seen Naruto in like ever. So yeah, that's hilarious. Next up, some other thoughts on for the future Nintendo consoles. We also have no idea how they innovate past two screens. We use already a combination of most control two screens. Mainly the biggest innovations from Nintendo over the past blah blah blah. In addition, will actually buy amazing specs and no one see it coming. That's actually pretty hilarious. Yeah, like that would be hilarious. Or I don't know. I just thought of this right now. What if like they go like with the PS3 wanted to do and try to like have it incorporate 3D TVs or something? Oh my goodness, we could probably utilize 3D TVs for the freaking 3DS player. Oh my god, I could have said that earlier and it would have made much more sense. Great. Yeah, we could probably utilize 3D TVs for 3DS because why not? There you go. It's like PS Vita TV, only 3DS. Well, Nintendo 3DS, because yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you why I said Nintendo 3DS, not regular 3DS, but we'll see. Next up, from the Return of Market Course Exhibition, which, by the way, I will still be doing, so still get ready for that. The hype is real. Yeah. So, if I got hype, because NKCE is pretty much like one of my favorite series I've made. And I'm pretty sure it's like one of the most beloved of series that people actually watch. Well, aside from Brawl Wi-Fi, but NKCE, man, it's like, if there's one thing I like about NPCs, like it's like something I've done that isn't like ridiculously overdone. It's like oh yeah, it's like a review series, but it takes like a review series of a game that, yeah, it's a racing game, but it covers every individual piece of it. So yeah, I really want to do an F-Zero Course Exhibition, but I don't know. I don't think that'll be a thing. But yeah, so I will make a video on the overview of Market Course Exhibition GB2. On the complications of GP2, and not just because I'm using on emulated on the Wii. It's because of something else that makes it coordinates a little complicated. But yeah, when I get to it, I'll get to it. Next up, from Brawl Wi-Fi 95. Never get Brawl 74. If you can win, oh right, the freaking, is it the one I actually somehow made Link my main? If you can win with Link against the Pit, you can win a lot more games than you think. The problem is you don't practice. Yeah, I don't practice, and I'm pretty sure I don't have to. Like, character manager with cheat method, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, again, like with Brawl, I could win sometimes, just that since you, Nico, Pagan, Stelio sometimes, like, yeah, I can even Elkin maybe. And that they practice the game, but yet I don't, because A, I have other games to play, and B, I stopped caring about Brawl some time ago. So, there you go. But not that I don't practice, sometimes I don't want to practice. It's like, sometimes, sometimes I want to practice, however, yeah, the only practice I want is like, okay, so what does what? Essentially that. That's all I really care about practice. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Next. Okay, this one is important. This is one that's actually an important thing. From top 70. And now, because got quite a few comments on top 70. Okay, so one more thing about top 70. Now, I guess from now on, I will no longer accept comments on top 70. Because, you're thinking, yeah, this is one of the most popular videos, and one of those videos with a lot of comments. But here's the thing. A lot of the comments from the more popular videos are really stupid. And they're stupid and not worth the time actually reading. So I guess like this will be the last comment from top 70 before I stop disabling comments from that video. And yes, I have done so for Ash's Current Team 1 if you haven't seen some of my earlier comment times. But this one in particular is important because it's actually not a stupid comment. Okay, here goes. You should script these. So, okay, here's the thing. Why I don't script? Even now in comment time, I don't script. Why, you may ask? Okay, first of all, it's easier for me to not script. Because if I start scripting things, it'll take forever to finish. And since comment time usually does, at the end of the month, and I tend to do a lot of other things. So, if I start scripting these, it'll take forever to finish. So, I'd rather just, go with the time and just, like, do what I want to do unscripted. And no, this is not like, oh, this you're being like Sonic 06, so it's not even prepared yet, and you're releasing the public and nobody likes it. That's not the same thing. Here's the main reason why I wouldn't script even if I could. Why should I? This is not a professional YouTube channel. If this was a professional YouTube channel, I probably would script this. However, because I'm not getting paid much at all, if anything, for these videos, what is really the point of dealing with the effort of scripting things that just take more time that's absolutely necessary for me to do things like this? Because for Wi-Fi videos and online videos, I pretty much can only go unscripted because I'm actually, doing webcam live. So I can't do that. Like commentary, you can't script this. But for post-commentary, like narration videos like this one, it's just no point because I have no reason to. Like, if I'm gonna script this, give me a good darn reason to. And not just because, oh, gonna make it look better. So freaking what? This is why I don't script this. Now, if I am scripting this, I will tell you otherwise that I'm scripting this. Because, let's say, for example, if I want to make a top 60, for example, I did script this, sort of. I did sort of script this. In that I actually listed what character goes on what list and for what reason. I did sort of script it, but not like I'm gonna read it word for word because it's boring to read something from a script. It's like, I like showing emotion, and scripting this takes it away from mostly. Yes, you can fake emotion, and yes, I'm good at faking things, but it's not the same as actually doing it live. Doing it live is much more fun to do. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this person will not see this video because this is just a random person commenting on a popular video that I made. But if for the off chance you actually watching this video, then yes, this is the reason I don't script. Alright, so that went on for a lot longer than it should. Alright, that's time for the Skype comments. Now, normally if I had good Twitter comments that I put, yes, I would put the Twitter comments before this. But since they are none of any significance, mostly because of a certain reason I'll get to, in this next one actually, that there's no reason for me to do so. But I will still set Twitter comments, so you'll just see. Alright, so this Skype comment is going to be from No-Go. However, the name's not in there because like the post precedes it. It's actually kind of spoilery for a game collection video. Okay, so here it is. From No-Go. Hey, so a random question. Kind of curious why you said Twitter and Skype comments now. Okay, he asked this, would you say it's because you want a bigger comment pool to choose from, or you say it's because sometimes you get better comments than the other mediums? Now, I did reply kind of like both. However, due to the next comment from No Nintendo Nerd on Twitter, don't depend on Twitter for feedback, we don't have any followers. Okay, so that got me thinking. Since I don't follow people on Twitter, oh no, not now, the other way around. So not many people follow me on Twitter. And I wanted to get a bigger comment pool to choose from. And yes, I'm still setting PickCT for this. But, and since I have done all of this in the past, that means that I actually could, and did actually sometimes, spoil some stuff from future videos on Twitter without anyone knowing but my followers on Twitter. And people who ask. So, and she have done so in the past. You know the whole Classic Controller Pro Xenoblade Chronicles thing? Yeah, I put it on Twitter, and no one else knew about it. So, yeah, no one else knew about it until really the last comment time. So, it actually did like tell you what the week of was way ahead of time. So, no one was surprised. But then again, not many people watched the week of, but it's alright. But, still. So yeah, for Twitter, I'm actually gonna hide spoilers for it. For Skype comments, it's a bigger issue. Well, not a bigger issue, a bigger like relief in that I will tend to get Skype comments that are hilarious. However, due to the rules of comment time for me in this case, that I can't accept every single Skype comment that's hilarious because of, well, pretty much because for Skype comments I would only accept comments that are basically private chats. Since I said private chats, I can't just go take a comment from the group that I'm currently called Pokemon Weirdos as of today. So it's not like I can just grab something from that because even though I will near guarantee at least several funny comments from that group alone, considering how many people are in it, that I can't actually get all of it because, one, if I do, I'll just overload it. If just one group will overload the whole thing, and two, I actually have to find it. And so I don't look for content till the end of the month, and I tend to wake up in the morning, find like 300, 500 something posts on that group. It's really hard, and I don't read everything. It's really impossible for me to pinpoint one. So I tend to just go for private ones. All right, that's enough of that. So anyway, yeah, another Skype no-go post, or no-go Skype post, whatever. Is Loveless really the worst Pokemon? I say that Loveless is not the worst Pokemon, but he actually asked me, but what is the worst Pokemon in your opinion? I actually told him, so I might as well let you know as well. I don't consider battling prowess the single factor into why I don't like I think some Pokemon are the worst. Because first of all, there is no best Pokemon, there's no worst Pokemon. I just get that mentality. Because Pokemon tend to have their uses one way or another. I consider worst Pokemon if this Pokemon, let's say, if it's meant to take battling seriously, if it is battle power, it fails spectacularly, not because of something's better or something, not because, like, let's say Salaman's going to pull the Rayquaza. I can't count Salamence out because Rayquaza can do it better, but rather a Pokemon that's supposed to be taken seriously in battle. However, it sucks as it is without any comparison. That's how I consider worst Pokemon. If it's a Pokemon that's based on a gimmick, if that gimmick is pointless. Not double battles, not contests or anything. That's not entirely pointless because they're actually part of the game. But if the gimmick itself is not worth it. Like, for example, Shadow, for example. I don't consider it a good Pokemon, even though I like to use it in battle because heck, it could fire, it learns Boom Burst now, so it's really hilarious to use. But because of the signature ability Shatter, use the Durius microphone and just nobody uses it for that purpose, I consider that a really bad Pokemon to use. So there you go. So I don't consider utility Pokemon bad unless said utility is not worth it. Alright, that's that. Now, okay, now I got a Skycom from Mentos Commander. So here it is. Honestly, can't stop laughing at the ways he died bracket in my week of Mario Bros. 3. So it's funny, like, I didn't show the part about I just tell it to you. I really didn't like, not only don't I like Mario Bros. 3, but I don't like that video in particular because, one, it ended much shorter than it's supposed to. And two, I wasn't realizing until now that because I did Kirby's Adventure, I have no reason to do Mario Bros. 3 because NES games are actually super darn easy on the Classic Controller Pro. So I didn't really need to showcase that since I already showcased the NES game. So really, I just don't really like that video. But the real thing is, how do you get the Wii Pro Controller to work on an NES? My response was ellipse. And because, like, really? Really? You're telling me that even though it's on Nintendo Wii, you're unable to save? Here's the thing. Most NES games are, from what I know, doesn't have save features. Like the Legend of Zelda original is kind of like the exception more than anything. So, yeah, that's why I don't like the NES. Because one, as I said before, one, I grew up with the SNES, so the NES is worthless to me. And two, why would I want to just play a game continuously, or just continue start to end, pretty much knowing that a lot of NES games are hard? Why would I want to do that? If it was the 80s, yeah, it was worth it. But now this is 2000, the end of 2013, and going by the time you watch it, it's probably 2014 or even later. Not worth it now. So this is why I can't stand Mario Bros. 3 on NES. And then, by the way, he later tells me why I don't get like the Mario All Stars collection. Insert completionist joke here, but thing is, why? I don't like Mario. I don't like the Mario series, especially like the NES Mario games. Why do I want them? The only reason why I have Mario Bros. 3 in the first place because my brother wanted it, and even then, we kind of regret it because we could just emulate on the Game Boy Advance with Visual Boy. Whoops. Alright, that's that. And I went from TK. Now, this particular goes to TK. I want to just do the Skype comment instead of just anything else, because boy does he really, every time I do something like this, he keeps telling me. So I just put it here. So what's the plan with Brawl 100? Yes, you're going to be in Brawl 100. End of story. Okay. The thing is that for Brawl 100, after I record and maybe upload Brawl 99, I will say exactly what I'm doing Brawl 100, and there are some people who are aware I'm doing 100, not just TK, but I'm trying to do sort of plan with Brawl 100, in that I want to take some time. You know what? No, wait, I can't say it. As this is on video, I have to make its own video. I can't spoil it here. Okay. Now, isn't the last comment? I believe so. Okay, so yeah, the last comment for this comment time is from Jose Base, formerly known as User Disconnected. If I say formerly, it's because he actually told me he closed his channel down. I better be in your next comment time. There you go. Your comment time. Happy now, dude? Okay, so what happened here? A backstory about this person. Yes, this is just one of the few people I actually do know IRL. So, yeah, he has bound to be there eventually. I made some channel art for this guy, even though it took me a few minutes. Even though I waited for a few days to do so. But, yeah, made channel art for this guy. He does PC gaming and music, apparently. Go check his channel, whatever. It's Jose Base. Anyway, that's it for comment time in December. Now, clip of the month. Well, yeah, you got clip of the month here, and also after that, I will show you the comment of the year. Now, by the time you're watching this, I'll probably figure out what the comment of the year is. But yeah, so here's clip of the month now, and then after the clip of the month's over, I'll tell you the comment of the year. You know what? Maybe we can do a clip of the year too. Yeah. So maybe we could do a comment of the year, and then after that, the clip of the year. Let's do that. So again, for rules of the comment and clip of the year, it has to be included in the comment times. So that means like between January comment time and this comment time, it has to be between all of those, and then post it at the end. So yeah, I'll be right back for a bit. Here's clip of the month, and then I'll be right back with the comment of the month, the comment of the year. Ironically, jeez. Oh no. Okay. You won that one, but that's hilarious. So I highlight the clip of the month. Okay, so right here I've chosen the comment of the year. Okay, so to be honest, with the comment of the year, I actually had 3 different finals. I've seen every single comment time in the span between the clip of the month and this. So I come with 3 finalists pretty much. So finalist number 1 and 2, both from Geocentric Medium. So one of them is from my season 6 announcement in talking about, say, hey, how about your dead last kind of be Luigi, in which Niguda pretty much growls at him. See, that's funny. I'll tell you that's pretty funny. And also another one from one of my oldest videos, Brawling 1, in which he says the video is prehistoric. Now, in which I pretty much include on comment time pretty much for that one word. Because seriously, saying prehistoric in something like this is hilarious. However, ultimately, I've given the comment of the year to Ninetales Commander for Counterattack 10. So you're telling me the whole time the instant KO counter was performed by a fake Marth? Now, the reason why I chose this over prehistoric is because if you think about it, I've taken Fire Emblem Awakening on late February. So it's been like that for pretty much most of the year. Having to realize that the whole time, the Marth in that video was fake. And actually looking at that video, how can a Marth just barely know who I am while still running his little country, while at the same time having a freaking video game, a fictional thing about something that happened thousands of years into his future. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and yet it happened. So in hindsight, I chose that as the reason why I put the more fake. Because if you really think about it, what? How can you get something that's based on your future? On your country's, your world's future? Like, yes, you can understand that, oh, hey, here's a picture of me from the past. Now here's a picture of me from the future. I know there's a comedian joke about it. I forgot who said it, but, oh, I think it was, what was that really awesome comedian? Annotation, do you think? But he did a joke in that, oh hey, here's a picture of me when I was younger. Oh yeah, I'll picture of you when you're younger. Now it's a picture of me when I'm older. What the F? See, that was the thing that settles why I chose Mario as the fake one. And basically how Counterattack 10 works. So if you really think about it, that is something that has been on this channel for almost a year. And yeah, when it's over, this happens. It's just something that in storyline, it just really boggles me. If I would be boggling, it just boggles the mind. So yeah, I chose this over Prehistoric. Despite Prehistoric being hilarious, I chose this because of really, I had to think into it. So I had to really think deep into it. And like, wow, I had Fire Awakening for this long, and now this happened. So yeah, this is why I chose this particular comment for Comment of the Year. So thanks, Natos Commander, you've been to the Comment of the Year. And a Clip of the Year. Now I also chosen quite a few finalists for Clip of the Year. I actually had 4 clips for Clip of the Year. However, I ultimately chose one because it's something. Well, in that particular video with that particular comment time, I chose that video because of essentially everything that I said in that particular comment time. So, despite being awesome clips that I could have chosen for this, so finalist number 1 was comment time February's clip of the month, in which my brother and I were playing Puzzle League, and I chose Polyworld, and Polyworld has the freaking weirdest sound ever, in which we both laughed like crazy. Finalist number 2 was clip of the month for Comment Time May, in which when I tried to use Yoshi in that one Mario Kart video, in which I got saved from a fall in Rainbow Road by a me that literally hit me, which is pretty much the epitome of win right there. Although that didn't make it into Clip of the Year. And finalist number 3 is the epic Link win on Clip of the month for Comment Time April, which is basically Brawl 74, which I mentioned this very comment time. Now this is probably one of the coolest wins I have had in Brawl lately. So yes, this is an easy contestant for Clip of the Year. However, I have chosen this particular clip of the month to be Clip of the Year. This is the Clip of the month for Comment Time September. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Clip of the Year, and see you guys next time on Comment Time, in which, you know, new intro and new comments for the new year. Okay, now before I do so, announcements. 1, if you do hashtag PickCT on Twitter, I will literally have a priority on taking that for Comment Time. So if you put PickCT on anything, I will use it on Comment Time, regardless how stupid it is. Next, for 2014, I will stop using comments from 2012. So yeah, every video from 2012 will now be banned from Comment Time for 2014, except for videos from Market Course Submission, because of course that video is still relevant. So that is all. So see you guys later.
You're in the restaurant. They have good food too.
It only cost you a fortune. Oh, what? Oh, we totally called that one. We totally called it.
He's in the table. He's in the table. Are you kidding me? I've never had him so many times at once. I'm losing myself.
Wow, did we totally call that one?
I need to file a restraining order on him.
And wait, where did it come from? Like, we're inside of the building. Is he a ninja?
I guess he is.